The guys are working on the Juji Jime, the cross lapel choke. Juji means cross, and Jime means to squeeze together, to pinch together. And there are basically three kinds of Juji Jime: the Gyaku reversal, Nami normal, and Kata half and half. Depends on how you hold your hands, palm down. But just a few things about cross chokes and lapel chokes. Or I should say lapel chokes anyway. The lapel of the jacket, whether you're in a judo gi, jiu-jitsu gi, whatever you want to call it, it was initially invented by Jigoro Kano, the founder of judo, the pattern of jacket we all wear today. And based on a, from what I understand, the Japanese fireman's uniform. It was a thick, very thick jacket like we wear. And these lapels, Kano himself personally liked. If you hear the background noise, the guys on the other side of the gym are training, I apologize. But Kano liked lapel chokes a lot. They were his favorite form of Shime Waza, or strangling techniques. So he patterned the jacket lapel to be extra wide and extra strong, so he could grab the lapels, and also for gripping and throwing, so you could have a good handle to grip on. So the lapels were designed specifically for choking and grabbing for throws as well. So that's why Kano designed the judo gi, at least the lapels, the way he did. So a little bit of history background so you understand why they're so, lapel chokes and cross chokes are so prevalent in what we do. And you can see they're working on nice Juji Jime there. So that's the point of the lapel, the jacket, and the lapels, the thick lapels. And also, like I said, they're very good for manipulating, for handles, for throwing as well. So you know that as well. So that's a little bit about the history of the lapels. And you can also see that we're using a lapel very much like a rope. And when you grab, it's just like you're tightening a noose around somebody's neck. And that lapel really does feel like a rope when you're doing a choke on somebody. All you guys that know, practice strangles and chokes, you know exactly what I mean. Okay. Another little bit pointing about, a little bit thing to remember about Shime Waza. Remember, the word shime means to pinch together, squeeze together tightly. Okay. And the neck is just one area that we can do that on, the neck and throat. The Shime Waza, you can do it around the body and around the legs, other points of the body too. But it's come to be in judo, and certainly jiu-jitsu and you know, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, around the neck. The Shime Waza, that's what's generally done at. Okay, but the idea of a choke or a strangle, it's kind of a generic name. We call them chokes, we call them strangles. A strangle, remember, cuts off the blood at the carotids, cuts off the blood supply, cuts off the air to the brain, the blood to the brain. That's a strangle, and that's often what you see in these lapel chokes. They're usually sleeper holds. You know, they go against the carotids on the side of the neck. A choke blocks the airway, blocks the trachea. A hadaka jime, naked strangle, a rear naked choke, that's often a choke because you're really squeezing the trachea shut. You're blocking the trachea, blocking it shut. So you can call them strangles, you can call them chokes, but technically one's a choke, one's a strangle. And here you can see these lapel chokes, these cross lapel chokes. They are very much not chokes. Wrong nomenclature. They are strangles, very much like a strangle. Again, think of it like a rope around the neck. So there you have a little bit about strangles and chokes, what the lapel is used for, and it's a very effective tool. And you know, like Rene Pomerel once told me, my old coach, everything's a handle, and certainly the lapels are great handles to strangle somebody with. So there you have it.